Hey guys, Dr. Mike here. It is the middle of summer. Olympics are rocking and rolling, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about pickleball. It is apparently the biggest thing out there right now. Everybody's playing it. Unfortunately, though, that means more people are coming in for injuries because of it. So we're going to go through a little bit of a couple exercises and stretches you guys can do before your pickleball matches, just to make sure that we can try to avoid those injuries. So starting with Miss Genesis here, we're going to do what's called a three-way stretch. So you can just start by grabbing any type of band, really. This is a pull-up band. You can do any type of exercise band, TheraBand, I don't care, but you're gonna wrap it around your neck or hold it, wrap it around the foot, and you're gonna start by going straight up and down here so we can get a good stretch in that hamstring. Then she's gonna stretch it out to the side. So now, depending on how flexible you are, sometimes we can get all the way down, sometimes we stay a little bit up. Yep, we've had patients that are up on that high. But you're going to feel that some in the hamstring, but also feel a little bit more in that inner groin, really starting to work that inner thigh. And then once she's done there, she's going to take it all the way across. Try to let this roll as much as you can. So you're going to get a little bit of the low back into it, a little bit of the glute, and then more of that outer thigh as well. So hence, three-way stretch. You want to go one up, two out, three across. Hold each one anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds. And then obviously repeat that a couple times and repeat that on the foot as well. Okay? So next one, we're going to go to Miss Liz over here. She is going to do a little bit of a calf stretch. So in the office, we have a lot of patients that do these on a slant board. Obviously, if you're warming up for pickleball, you're going to be out and about at the court, so we can't do that. So we want to do a couple things when we're doing this. Obviously, get the toes high, keep the heel contacted on the ground, and then what Liz is going to do is lean forward a little bit. You should feel a stretch right in the back of that calf. The other thing she can do is actually put the foot back up there for me. Do a slight bend in your knee. Now lean forward some. So this is going to hit more of the soleus, so a little bit different part of the calf. You should feel it more on the outside. Obviously, a lot of cutting and moving in pickleball, so we want to make sure that's really loose as well as those ankles. All right, next one. You know, if you're a big smasher, I don't play pickleball. Is it called smashing? I'm not sure, but you know, if you're going really heavy over top, you got to stretch out the neck. So Kenny is going to show us stretching out the neck here. So she's got the arm behind the back. That's going to help open up traction a little bit. And then she's pulling down to the side to get the traps. And you can do this one. You can pull it a couple different ways. She comes straight out to the side like that. You can look down into your armpit. Make sure you're hitting all the muscles of that neck to get it really loose. So top three stretches we want you guys to do. The other one we're going to do is more of a dynamic stretch. So not the same as what we just did, but we got to make sure we loosen up those hips. So you're going to grab onto the fence, grab onto a pole there, and Genesis is going to do what's called dynamic hip stretches. So she's going to be swinging that leg back and forth, up and out. That's one of those, as you start to loosen up and get comfortable, yep, she's going to start swinging it as much as she can, making sure you get side to side. And then we're going to have her turn, and we're going to go front to back as well. Yep, so then now we're swinging that hip back and forth. So again, you got static stretching, and then this is going to be more of a dynamic stretch. Really get that joint moving, lubricate it a little bit before you start cutting back and forth on that court. So there you go. Some of the top stretches we want you guys doing. Stay loose, get warmed up, do the right things before you play. Otherwise, we'll be seeing you in here, making sure you get better.